Hi everyone, my name is Keith Brooks and this is Brooks Channel, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you all the latest batch of drawings I've made for July of 2025. Just like always, it's going to be 10 different pictures ranging from random abstract pictures to different characters and creatures I've come up with. So without further ado, let's open up the sketchbook and check them out. Alright, our first picture is one of the abstract pictures. Bunch of random shapes with different colors fused together. Yeah, don't even have a proper definition for what any of those shapes are. But for the colors, we got jade green for this top part right here. Then some harvest gold for the one at the end over here, upper right. Then some blue for this part right here. Then we got some mango color for the one at the bottom. Then some red for the connection between that and jade green. Then some mauve for the centerpiece right here. Yep. Yeah, just a simple one to start us off with. Turned out alright in my opinion. Now, okay, let's check out number 2. Here we have a strange fish creature. Yeah, not sure what kind of species it would be. It's got a little stubby fin right there. A little shark fin at the top. And a very large mouth. And he's got this, like, I don't even care expression on his face. At least that's how I see it. Now, for the colors. We got peach for his body. Oh wait, no, peach is the fins. My bad. The body itself is light orange. Got a little confused there for a sec. Sorry about that. Then we got some yellow for his mouth. Yeah. Then some black to highlight his eye, the eyebrow, and the outline for his mouth, separating that from the body. Yeah, along with a little bit for the fins, just to make them stand out a bit more. Yeah, he turned out alright too. Okay, now let's move on to picture number 3. Here we have another abstract picture. Good amount more colors for this one. Yeah, got some triangles. Mostly triangular ones, and some random pointy ones too. Now, for colors, we have light blue for this part right around here. Then some green for the shape above it. Regular green. Then we got some purple below the light blue. Then some red-orange for this big part right around here. Then some yellow beneath it at the bottom. Some yellow-orange on the bottom right. Then we got some black for this part here, obviously. Also got some silver up here on the top right. And some gray on the far right. And finally slate around the top. Yep. Okay. Alright, now let's move on to the next picture. Here we have another strange character. Not sure what he'd be exactly, but like many of mine, he has some very oddly shaped arms, no hands, all with some very different legs, and only one foot. Yeah, got his little belt right here to keep his pants up. Then a strange hat that looks like it's upside down. And he's really mad about something. Now then, as for colors, I got black for the inside of his mouth. I want to highlight his pupils and the middle part of his belt buckle. Then you got maroon for his torso. or at least his shirt. Some raspberry below that for his pants. That might actually be backwards. If it is, my mistake. Alright, then we got some cool gray, slate and gray to make up his hat. Right up there. Along with his belt and his one shoe. Yeah, maybe he's mad that he's missing his other shoe. He's like, where is it? Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Here we have something a little different. It's like an abstract picture and random characters all in one. Yeah, it's basically a few random sea creatures inside of what looks like a little oddly shaped pool or lake. Yeah, we got a regular little fish right here, an octopus right here, a starfish up here, and a pufferfish over here. Yeah. Now, for the colors, we have black that was mainly used to highlight the faces of the different creatures. Yeah, their mouth and eyes, and the little stinger parts for the pufferfish. Then I used aqua green for the water itself. Then the octopus is pink. The starfish is orange. The pufferfish is one of the yellow colors. I forgot to add that in. Sorry about that. And then we got turquoise for the little fish here. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one turned out pretty nice. Yeah, the fish are just swimming around, minding their own, not a care in the world. That's living. Alright, let's get on to the next picture. One page has got a little stuck for a sec. Alright, here we have a strange snake or eel looking character. Yeah, it could be one or the other. I'm still on the water theme. Yeah, this was probably the simplest of the creatures this time. Mainly because of the few colors I had to use. Now, his body itself is made up of teal for the colors. Then got light orange for his eye. Then blue for the inside of his mouth. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a long body too. Yeah, pretty simple. Not really much to say about him. But he turned out good. At least I think he did. Okay. Let's check out another picture. Here we have what looks like a oddly put together submarine. Or a helicopter, depending on how you see it. Because of the propeller up here. It's got a big door for everyone to get out of. Yeah, and a little tinted window at the front. Yeah, for colors, we have red for the body of the little transport here. Yeah, got some light blue for the window part. Yeah, black was mainly used to highlight, mainly the doorknob. And we got some brown for the door itself. Yeah, silver for the propellers, and then gold for the base of it. Yeah, this was actually what I drew up for my latest quick drawing short. Accidentally titled that one as random drawings, so sorry about that. Yeah, they always look better after I add some color to them. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, here we have another starfish, except this time it's the focus of it all. This is another of the simple ones. I made him pink like Patrick from SpongeBob, except this starfish will be a lot smarter. Yeah, and I ended up using white for his eyes, and then some black for to highlight his mouth and pupils. Yeah, I've never been good at drawing stars. They always come out misshapen. I keep trying to practice it, though. Hopefully I'll get it right one day. But yeah, this guy just got a blank expression on his face. Not thinking of much, just laying around, being a starfish, doing starfish things. Alright, let's get on to the next picture. Here we have another strange creature. Not even sure what you call this one. Basically, you got a square head and a triangle body. No arms or legs. Not sure how he'd move around. You got two different shaped eyes, too. Yeah, as for colors, got yellow-orange for the outer part of his, what would be his left eye, and the bottom of his mouth. Then some yellow for the outer part of his, what would be his right eye, and the upper part of his mouth. Yep, then we got purple for half of each of his pupils. Then some cool gray for the second half of each. Yeah, some a little different. Then you got some lime green for his body. And I forgot to label the name of the color for his head, but I think that's navy blue. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I recognize the color. Yeah, sorry for forgetting to write that. Guess I was a little off this batch. Anyway, let's see. Yep. Anyway, we've got one picture left to look at, so let's check it out. And this is basically just me correcting my mistake. In my last live drawing video at the time of this video, I ended up drawing a blueprint of the logo for the channel, except I accidentally forgot to put the H in channel. It looked more like canal or something like that. But I fixed it here. And I used the same colors that I did for that, except added a little extra. Like we got blue for B, green for the R. Both the O's are black. The K is red. The S is white. I added light blue for the C in channel. Then brown for the H. Orange for A. Both the N's are purple. Gold for E. And silver for the L. Yeah, I think this one turned out a little better, especially since there are no spelling mistakes. Yeah, like I said, this is just practicing for what I would want the logo of the channel to look like. And yeah, it's progress. Make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, that's gonna be it for this batch. I think it turned out pretty good. Not sure what my favorite one would be this time, but yeah, I would say they all turned out good, or at least decent. You can let me know what you think in the comments section. And yeah, I'll try to come up with some new ideas for next month in the meantime. Yeah, not much else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. And as always, please let me know your thoughts about this war in the comments. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.